Now I'd like to talk about how the genitive case is used with the personal pronouns ego and tu. It is not used for showing possession, but rather one of its uses is as the objective genitive, which is just a different way of saying that the noun is serving like a direct object of another noun. Take a look at this example. Your hatred of me or your hatred of us will never disappear. In this sentence, the subject, hatred, is a noun. That noun expresses an action, hate. If you were to use the noun or the verb hate in a sentence, you could say something like Juno hated the Trojans. Hated would be the verb, and Trojans would be the direct object. Now I am using hatred as a noun, but it still needs an object. Your hatred, hatred for what or of what, needs to be expressed. In this sentence, we say, your hatred of me or of us will disappear. The phrase of me or of us is the genitive form of the personal pronoun. In the first version of the sentence in Latin, we are using the genitive singular, mei. Tua invidia, your hatred, mei, of me, numquam excidet, will never disappear. In the second sentence, we are using the genitive plural, but notice that we're using the genitive plural form that ends with I. Tua invidia, your hatred, nostri, of me, will never disappear. This is the objective genitive. Now let's take another look at an example of the objective genitive in use, this time with the pronoun you. Here we're using the noun love. Dido's love. Love for what? Love for whom? Is her weakness. And what we're saying is that it is her love for you that is her weakness. To write this in Latin, we will be using the genitive singular form of you because we're going to presume that Dido loves just one person. And we are making sure to use the I ending on the genitive form. Didonis amor, Dido's love, tui, for you, is her weakness. You also notice with this example, especially when you look at the English, that we can express the objective genitive which we see in Latin by using either the English phrase of me, of you, of us, or you can also use the phrasing for me, for you, for us. Let's look at another example. Here it says, the king's love, vestri, for you. So that would be just the genitive plural, the vestri, the for you. It is important to emphasize yet again that we are using, especially with the genitive plural form that ends with I. Remember, you can have nostrum or nostri, westrum or westri. And when we are talking about the objective genitive, we want the one that ends with I. The objective genitive is not only for the personal pronoun, but you can just as easily use the objective genitive with nouns. Look at these examples. My love of Latin compelled me to become a teacher. It's clear that Latin is the object of the love, the direct object of you, if you will. But because love is a noun in this sentence, I must express its direct object in the genitive case. So when I write that into English, into Latin, I would write meus amor Latini, my love Latini, of Latin, or you could even say for Latin. Aeneas's desire, there's our trigger word, that is the noun that also names an action. Desire for what? What is the object of his desire? Glory. Outweighed his love. What is the object of his love? Dido. So when we write this sentence into Latin, we will see both glory and Dido in the genitive case, as we do here. That's an example, or those are examples of the objective genitive in Latin, and the first way that we will be learning to use the genitive form of the personal pronoun.